It's a sad day indeed today. It's a very sad day with good reason. Hello everyone. I want to be hyper for this video, as you can tell, because I spew out emotion. But I want to be entertaining, but it's very hard today. Obviously, as you can tell from the title of the video, it's not good news for Little Nightmares 3. It could be worse, but it's not good news. So of course, before we go into it, hello, if you're new here, my name is just Jordan. I cover Little Nightmares content like mad. But of course, for those that don't know, we have had a tweet from the socials, from the Little Nights accounts on Twitter, and of course all the Instagram and everything, and I think it warrants going into it. So, so it says from Little Nightmares 3. Hello little ones, ever since the announcement of Little Nightmares 3 at Gamescom last year, we've been thrilled to see our community buzzing with excitement and anticipation. The teams at Supermassive Games and Bandai Namco Europe have been working hard towards delivering the best experience possible for the next entry in the franchise. As much as we can't wait for you to return to the Nowhere, we also want to make sure we give the game the care and love it deserves. Quality is a top priority for us, and we know you feel the same way. For this reason, we've made the decision to shift the release date of the game to 2025. We'll be sharing more about Little Nightmares 3 later this summer, so please bear with us and look forward to further updates. In the meantime, we'd like to thank you for your patience and ongoing support. Sleep tight, little ones, the Little Nightmares team. Bittersweet, very bittersweet. Of course, development takes time, it always will, and it's a meme, I know, but it's so much better to have a game delayed than for it to come out terrible. I mean, what's the quote? A delayed game is eventually good, but a rush game is always bad, or always forever bad. And it hurts now, but remember, they're there to make these decisions so it fits that polish of Little Nightmares that we know and love. And I will go out and say I thank them for this, because they could have just kept quiet. They could have just brushed it under the rug and gave us something maybe at Gamescom, just a little teaser or something. And of course, from their statement, it sounds like we're actually gonna get something related at Gamescom potentially anyway, so it could be a release date. It just might trickle over into 2025. I think they did this, funny enough, with Little Nightmares 2, and I think Little Nightmares 2 came out early 2020. God, what year was it? So I think something similar is going to happen. I think we're going to see Little Nightmares 3 in the first quarter or second quarter. I forget how they actually do the quarters, but I think we'll see it in the first or second quarter of 2025. So of course, hold out hope a little bit longer. Just remember, the good thing about all this is they know that it's not met the criteria of standard they're happy with, and that's something you can take and be quite alright. We respect them for that. And of course, it's not Supermassive Games' fault. It's not Bandai's fault. Recently, Supermassive Games have gone through layoffs, and that is a terrible situation in itself. Recently, I planned on doing a video talking about it in general, but again, this news came out and it kind of shifted that video. We know they're still going strong. They're following their standards, which again, we should applaud them for. Again, it hurts right now, but kind of saw it coming. I mean, again, layoffs, that's never a good sign. I was holding out hope that the layoffs wouldn't affect the development of Little Nightmares, but of course it has. It happens, and that is unfortunately this day and age, unfortunately as it is at the moment with studios. But again, Take It is actually quite a positive, because one, they're communicating it with us, they're not just leaving us. Two, we could potentially be getting more updates coming, and I believe this is what might be coming at Gamescom. I think we may get a new bit of teasers for it, maybe, and maybe at a stretch of release sort of approximation, maybe not an actual date, but somewhere close. But again, I wouldn't hold it against them, and I don't think you should either. I think, okay, it hurts again, but you know, they're communicating and they're trying to, you know, keep up that standard that we love as players, and obviously what they feel they're at the moment. And you know, there's nothing better than knowing your own sort of limitations, and the fact that, you know, it's not quite where we want the product to be. Let's give it a few more months. Let's polish this, polish that. There's nothing wrong with that. You know, let them do it. Let them cook. And hats off to, you know, everyone at Supermassive Games, everyone at Bandai Namco. Thank you for giving us this message and letting us know. What would have been worse is if, you know, you heard absolutely nothing, and then, you know, randomly you get, yeah, it's coming out. Sorry. So it could have been worse. And again, game delays happen all the time. The worst thing is you can get angry about it. You can direct anger towards the development team, or, well, you can direct anger towards Supermassive Games. You can direct your anger towards Bandai. That's not good. They know they want to release this game when they know it's ready, and like I said, let them cook. If they think it's not ready, it's not ready. Flat out. Give them all the time they need to make a product they are happy with, and an experience we expect as players. There's nothing wrong with waiting. And again, it's a shame, because I do think that with all the leaked books, again, that's something we might talk about in the future, because again, it's really funny. I've been able to buy one, if that makes sense. I've been able to buy the lost ones, but but when I check the Amazon order, it sort of says we don't know when it's coming, but we have took your money. Now, again, that isn't them. I think that's Scholastic. I don't know. Again, I'll have to dig for that one a bit. But it's quite funny. But I do think with the podcast, with all these books, I think they did aim for this year. And you know, again, credit to them. It's going to change up the marketing. It's going to change up their plans. It's a lot to change. You know, and it's not just us that suffer. It's going to be them too. So again, hats off to them. Appreciate the honesty. It's nice to see that the community has been so kind of welcoming with this announcement, and again, hats off to everyone. You know, there's no need to take it out of proportion. There's no need to sort of you know, run with the, oh my god, now it's not coming, you've ruined it, or just no. Take the time, do what you need to do. We're waiting. We'll always be waiting, because we love Little Nightmares, and we want it to be the best product it can be, and the best experience it can be. And again, I'm more than happy to wait for that. Again, let me know what you think in the comments. You know, what would you say to Supermassive, Bandai now to keep them going? They are on the internet, a lot of these people. So show them comments that helps, rather than spreads negativity. Spread the love, if you will. Just do something nice for them to read, you know. It's not all doom and gloom. You know, we are patient. We will wait for the Little Nightmares 3. And again, they know when it's ready, not us. They know when it's going to be at the standard they want. So, good luck to Supermassive Games. I wish them all the best in development, and I'm really rooting for them, and they can take as much time as they need, and when they think it's ready, pass it off to Bandai, who again, wish them all the best. I hope they're not stressing too much about it all, and they're the ones that know when it's ready, not us. They do. So they can take all the time they need. Give us those little trickle of information. We'll run with anything at this point. We'll take what we can get. And you know, maybe we can keep an eye out for something that Gamescom. Maybe it's another way to curve our expectations. So 50-50 with Gamescom now. I don't think anything's coming for the Summer Game Fest. I think it's too early. Again, I don't think there's as much of a relationship with Summer Game Fest as they do with Gamescom. So again, if you were putting your money on anything, I'd say Gamescom. But again, now I would say curve your expectation. You might not get anything, just because if they don't think it's ready, it's not. Let me know what you think. let me know in the comments. And remember, if you like Little Nightmares content, make sure you hit subscribe, like, do all the YouTube new stuff. I will be here covering Little Nightmares for as long as I am on YouTube, as you can tell. Again, we will keep an eye on the story as it develops. But I will keep you up to date regarding anything on Little Nightmares 3 and Little Nightmares in general. But of course, with that being said, have a lovely morning, day or night, wherever you're on the world. Stay safe, and again, to everyone involved in the development of Little Nightmares, I wish you all the best. Please don't stress. We are here and we are waiting for when you think it's ready. But with that being said, everyone,